Once again, we have some very strange happenings going on in the health world. Florida just declared a public health emergency for hepatitis A. And just 2 days ago, there was an announcement from American Airlines that apparently 12, 18, or 36, yes, there are that many numbers of conflicting stories, passengers may or may not have been exposed to hepatitis A on a short flight from San Francisco to North Carolina, I believe. It's weird, especially if you've been following all of my, the Ebola and all of these other things where we saw very strange things going on, where they were diagnosing measles and dengue and all of these things when it very much looked like it was Ebola. And especially with the Fiji couple that we still have not gotten the actual truth from. But what concerns me about this is how Florida is having a public health emergency, and the American Airlines obviously thought this was so serious that mainstream media decided to pick this story up. Why would that be? There was, let's go with the original story, what said 18 passengers. There were 18 passengers, let's even say 30, whatever the case may be. Are you telling me 30 people could not have been called and told about this and, kind of kept it on the down low? Why? Because they've done this with other things, like Florida hasn't said anything about their hepatitis A outbreak until essentially now, when it's up to 2,000 people, which is huge, being that in 2016 they only had about 200 people with hepatitis A. And then we have in South Carolina and Virginia a few outbreaks. But hepatitis A, if you know about hepatitis A, well, I'll just go ahead and tell you if you don't. It's really not that serious. I mean, it's essentially food poisoning. Yes, it could develop into more chronic liver issues. Not chronic, but acute. It's never fatal. So why are they making such a big deal about it this time? Why didn't they just call these passengers and, sorry, my light keeps going off, call these passengers and say, hey, you may have come into contact with this, go see your doctor. It doesn't make any sense. And then we have 4 restaurants in South Carolina or Virginia that I'll show you. Actually, let's just go ahead and look at the article since my light keeps going out. Okay, this is quite strange. We've got multiple stories of the same incident, but all different numbers. American Airlines passengers were told they have been exposed to Hep A by a flight attendant. Right here it says 36 American Airlines passengers. Down here, okay, that's a different story. Right here says more than a dozen. More than a dozen. The original story said 18. Oh, now they're going to more than a dozen. What? It said, how do they go from, they have a flight manifest. They know how many people were on the flight. And then we have 16 hours ago, Hep A prevention campaign reaches more than 400 restaurants in Southwest Virginia. I'm not going to make any speculations, but it seems like maybe their vaccines are running out of date and they're trying to get some dollars. I don't know. Employees at more than 400 restaurants in the Bristol, Washington County and Smith County met with local health officials. It was part of Mount Rogers Health District's intensive restaurant education, because apparently there were 4 restaurants that had people test positive for Hep A. But get this. So we have Florida saying that, okay, so we have the American Airlines. We have Florida doing a public health emergency because of this. Then we have American Airlines doing mainstream, freaking everybody out, recalling all these people like, oh my gosh, you might have been infected with Hep A. But then the restaurants in South Carolina or Virginia said, it's no big deal. I mean, they were sent home and they're being treated and there's nothing to worry about, which is, I believe that one. That's the one that makes sense. Because that's what you would do with a Hep A situation. That you send them home. Yeah, maybe, if they would have cut themselves or if they, you can get it from poop. Like if they didn't wash their hands and went and then touched your food. Blood, things like that. But, oh, whoa, what? Wait, 2,600 Orange County inmates being vaccinated? Oh, after 4 tests positive. How convenient. 4 people. Y'all see what's going on here? Either there's something bigger going on, or they're just like trying to get out these vaccines before they expire or something. 4 people? This doesn't make any sense. Now, why would 2,600 people need vaccines because of 4 positive hepatitis A? This isn't Hep C. This is hepatitis A. It is food poisoning, essentially. It's just so weird. This makes no sense unless it's something bigger. Why would they do a national health emergency? Since January of 2018, they've had 2,500 reported cases of Hep A. I mean, that is a big number. But, wash your hands. Take some silver. Like, what? And y'all know I believe that there's something bigger going on. I mean, it's not Hep C, y'all. It's Hep A. It's so silly. Like, it's like a bad stomach flu. I mean, to have this plastered all over mainstream media, I mean, Fox, CNN, Business Insider, all of these people talking about this, making it this huge deal. Flight attendant had symptoms of the disease on multiple flights. This doesn't sound correct. It doesn't sound correct. Y'all know what I think it is. Y'all know exactly what I think it is. That's the only reason. There's only one thing that they would freak out about. I mean, maybe something that we don't, maybe like disease X or something. But y'all know what I'm talking about, and it starts with an E. It's the only reason. And oddly enough, San Francisco. Where did the couple from Fiji fly into and spend the day before they transited to Fiji? In San Francisco. And that's exactly where I said I thought they got it. Oh, wait. I just thought of this, y'all. This doesn't even make sense. I mean, none of it does. But why are they putting this out right now sorry, my fan is on. If they were supposedly exposed on September 21st. The only way the vaccine works for after exposure is in 2 weeks. You have a 2-week window. That would have been a couple days ago. And this was out, I mean, I know the original story came out like 2 days ago, but this was just published 6 hours ago with an escalated number of 36, which I know. If we're working with the numbers, then yes, I understand. 6 hours ago, 36, strange. But let's put that aside. It was September 21st. They only have 2 weeks. It's over the vaccination time period. What? Oh, well, I'm sure we'll never actually get the full truth, and that's why I've told y'all so many times to just stay prepared. You know, wash your hands, do everything that you to keep yourself healthy with your kids and everything. Of course, the silver solution that I take every single day. And not only the solution, the gel, the soap, lozenges. It comes in a little bundle pack. Absolutely amazing. I can't tell y'all what it all does because it does amazing things, and we know how those things go. But there's going to be a link in my pinned comments. You can click on that and you'll be able to read the amazing testimonials and everything about it. I'm still going to have the doctor on. It's just, you know, with the kids and sports and all of this stuff, everything kind of gets a hassle. But, you know, he is a great person. Everything's made in the USA. And it's just amazing. You won't have to worry about all of these weird diseases either being here or not being here, especially for your kids, your parents, your pets. Actually, this is used amazingly on pets. You can do amazing things with this, y'all. You can even put this in paint when you go to paint a wall and protect it from mold on your wall. Yeah, it's that freaking amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And actually, next, I'm going to be doing an amazing video on if you really don't think natural cures or natural things work, you're going to be so shocked. Even if you don't, it's amazing information. But anyway, just, you know, protect yourself. Do the whole hand washing things. Just protect yourself as much as possible. And with this, you're always protected because it's in your system at all times. And if you watched the cancer video from yesterday, which if you haven't, you need to, because it's amazing. You know, that essentially, it's like that. What it does is when the cancer comes in, or whenever, I'm not saying this prevents cancer, although, I don't know, maybe so. But the bacteria comes in, and this, instead of your cells, is going to be attached, okay? And so, anyway, I'm not going to get all sciencey on it, but I might one day, because I love that. But anyway, guys, y'all have a wonderful day. Like, share, and subscribe. If you have not watched that Shattering Cancer with Sound Resonance video, I'm going to put that at the end of this video. It's a must-see.